Motley Crue fully intended for their comeback to be a big secret, which we now know via their press conference that they are now a co-headliner on tour with Def Leppard, Poison, and the legendary Joan Jett. And in a new interview with Variety, Nikki Sixx elaborated on why they hope to keep that a secret until the press conference yesterday, but a music industry professional unfortunately gave the big secret away on the Howard Stern show, according to him. So we know that the tour is going to feature Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, and Joan Jett. It's going to be a stadium tour which starts July 7th in Miami's Hard Rock Stadium, which is where the Dolphins play, and then it's going to end up at Los Angeles' SoFi Stadium. You can get tickets starting next week, December 13th, at 10 o'clock a.m., which is when we'll learn if people are really feverishly passionate about this tour, as Motley Crue has said that they are. I would like to add as well, it's a little odd to me if this comeback is so huge. Why is Motley Crue co-headlining with Def Leppard, who is obviously massive? But if this if a comeback tour is such a big deal, you would think they'd be the undisputed headliners. I don't know how that works, so if there's anybody in the comments who sort of deals with booking these sort of things, let me know. Maybe it's more about creating value for the fans. Maybe it's more about giving them 2 full sets. I don't know how the politics of that work, but it is indeed interesting to me. So anyways, asked in that interview with Variety, Nikki Sixx called out Mark Didia, who was at the time the Black Crowes manager, who appeared on the Stern show and talked about these big tours that were happening that he somehow had knowledge of. He said that there's a Motley Crue, Poison, Def Leppard tour coming. There's a Rage Against the Machine. AC/DC's coming. There's a lot of rock coming out next year. God bless Drake and Billie Eilish and all that. They're streaming music and have a lot of followers. Rock doesn't stream, but there's a thing that's happening. I think people miss guitars, bass, and drums. And at the time that Motley Crue tour hadn't been publicly announced, when he said that on the Stern show, which seemed to really catch the attention of guitarist Nikki Sixx, who said the following: "We would have announced it here at the press conference the way it should have been, but it was announced by the Black Crowes manager, which I heard their tour was just canceled, and he got fired, unfortunately," he said with a sarcastic tone. "But that doesn't affect our stadium tour." And so obviously Nikki Sixx has his feelings about the Black Crowes manager giving that out on their the Stern show when he appeared there. I guess there's no hard feelings there. But let me know in the comments down below, will you be attending the Motley Crue tour? It does look like a massive lineup, no doubt about that. And you can imagine with the Motley Crue show that they're probably going to have quite the hefty production, which will be quite entertaining. Anyways, that is all for now. Thanks so much for joining us here today at Rockfeed. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking hard rock and heavy metal news. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon.